Hello everyone, my name is Akash. If you are new to the channel, then please don't forget to subscribe to the channel. So without wasting any time, let's start our video. So today we are going to solve level order traversal. As you can know that the level order traversal is the famous and very important traversal in the binary tree. So you should watch this complete video, then you will be able to understand how to do level order traversal. So as you can see here we will be given one binary tree and we have to find the level or the traversal of this tree. So let's move to the whiteboard where I will explain you how we are going to do the level or the traversal and what is level or the traversal. So as you can see here I had already made one tree so that this video length could not be so much longer. As you can see here I had made the tree 10, 20, 30. So according to the level of the traversal, we have to traverse these nodes in this way. So here the order will be first 10 will come, then 20 will come, and then 30 will come. So the approach which we are going to use here we are going to use one queue. Here we are going to use one queue. As you can see here, first I will maintain one queue, and here what I will do is that first time, as you know that we have given the root, and root is containing the data which is equal to 100. That is our address of the first node. So what I will do, this 100 first I am going to insert inside this queue. Then after that what I am going to do is I am going to find the size of the queue. Here you can see that the size of the queue is 1. So what I will do, till that time, till I will start one I which will start from 0, and means I will start one loop which start from I and it will move till s minus 1. So here you can see that this inner loop will run for only one time. So what we will do, we will simply going to pop this element 100, and whatever the data present present at this address, that I am going to store inside the answer variable. So as you can see here, for this case the answer variable will now contain 10. After that I am going to check for this address whether its left children and right children exist or not. You can see here its left children is not equal to null, means its left children exist. And you can see here its right children is also not equal to null, means its right children also exist. So what we will do, first I am going to insert this left children address, left node address we can say in other words, and we are also going to insert its right children address, that is right child address, that is 300. Okay, then again we are going to find the size of the queue. Then we are simply going to check what inside the outer loop we are going to check if queue is not empty. Since you can see here the queue is not empty, then again we will find the size of the queue, and you can see here the size of the queue is 2. Okay, then again we will start one I value from 0, means for loop we will start from 0, and you can see here this inner loop will now run for 2 times. So what we will do, in the first time we will delete the front element from this queue and check whether it's, and insert whatever the value stored at 200, that value we are going to store inside the answer vector. So here 20 will get stored. After that what I am going to check its left part and right part. As you can see here both part is null, so nothing will be get stored inside the queue. After that what I am going to do, then again I am going to pop this element from the queue, and as you can see here again I will insert the 300 data inside the answer variable. So here the 30 will get stored here. So what I am going to do, again I am going to check its left part and right part. As you can see here its left part and right part both equal to null, so nothing will get stored inside the queue. Now our loop will come to the outer part and it will check that is queue is empty. Then it will say that queue dot empty function will say हाँ भाई queue तो खाली है. So queue खाली है means the queue is empty. So now our loop will break and we will come out of the loop, both the loops. Then after that what we are going to do, we are simply going to return this answer variable. Okay, this answer vector. I hope the approach is clear. Now I will write the code, and as well as I will explain you the code line by line so that the things become more clear. Okay, so as I had explained you there, first I am going to use one queue, queue, and in STL this is the syntax to declare a queue, and here we write node star because not node star, here we write tree node star because we want to store this type of node means this type of structure address we want to store. This is what? This is basically a structure, and star means what? This structure address means this queue is capable of storing this type of structure address it is capable of. Okay. Then after what we will do? We will simply going to push root as I had explained it. Then after that what I will do? I will check whether queue is empty or not as I had explained you there. And here one more thing. Here I will maintain one answer vector. Here you can see that they are asking for 2D vectors. So we will maintain one 2D vectors. If root is equal to null, means this is the case. I will explain you. Then in that case we are simply going to return answer. Means in this case, suppose if there is the no binary tree, then what we should return? We will return the empty answer to the vector. Okay. So this case we have handled. Then after that I'm going to find the size of the queue as I had explained you on the whiteboard. Queue dot size. You can see here for reference. Okay. You can see here as I had explained you that after pushing each and every node address inside the queue, I am going to find the size of the queue, and I will start one loop from the I equal to 0 to I less than s minus 1. That things I am going to write there. I hope the things is clear. Then after that what I am going to write? I am simply going to run one loop from I equal to 0, I less than s, I plus plus. And here also I have to maintain one temp vector. Why I am writing this? That also I will explain you. Here I am going to maintain one temp vector. What this temp will do, that I will also explain you. Let me write the further code. So here the tree node star, I guess n is capital or small. I guess n is small. No, n is capital. Okay. So tree node star node is equals to q dot front. So what this line is doing is that this line is going to declare one pointer to tree node star, and its variable name is node, and this node is containing the address q dot front. As you can see in this case that q dot front is containing what? 100. So here 100 will get stored here. Okay. So here it will contain 100. Then I'm simply going to pop this element from the queue. Means this 100 get deleted by this line. This 100 get deleted from this queue. Okay. Then what I'm going to do? Then I'm simply going to push this element inside the temp. Means temp dot push back whatever the node value that I'm going to store inside this. Means what I had done here. Here you can see that the 100. So 100 value is 10. So the 10 get stored inside the answer vector. So this we had done by this line. Okay. Then after that what I will do? I am simply going to do node left. If it is null, if it is not equal to null. Node left means what? If node left is null, then this condition will become false. Null is basically what? 0. And in computer programming language, 0 means what? False. So this condition will become false in case of null. In case of node left will become null. But in all the other case, this condition will become true. Means left part exists of that node. So what we will do? We are simply going to push this address inside our queue. So q dot push will come. Okay. Then similarly we will do for right part. Node dot right. If it is present means not equal to null, then we are simply going to push inside our queue. Okay. Then what I am going to do? If this part get over, then I am going to insert this element inside the temp. Then I am going to insert this element inside the answer. Sorry. I will explain you why I am doing this. Okay. So let's move to the whiteboard part so that we can understand this line 42 more clearly. As you can see here only, inside the temp, what is stored? Okay, inside the temp variable, when s is 1, inside the temp, what is stored? 10. Okay, because this loop will run only for one times from 0. For I equal to 0 it will run, for I equal to 1 it will not run, because I is not less than s. Okay, so this condition will become false. So inside the temp, what is stored? Only 10 is stored. So what we want to do after this breakage of this loop, when this inner loop get break, this one, when this inner loop get break, so what we want to do, whatever this value of t that we want to store inside the answer vector, as you can see here. So I had simply done what? Answer dot pushback temp. As you can see the other case also, in s is equals to 2, I equal to 0. First this node will remove. So 200 data is what? 10. So the temp will contain what? Temp will contain what? 20. Then after that, again this loop will run. For I equal to 1 also it will run, because 1 is less than 2. So the temp will become what? In this case, it will become 300 data. That is 30. So what we want to do? We want to store this 20 and 30 inside this answer vector. So what I am going to do? Answer dot pushback temp. I hope now it is clear. Okay, so I had explained you each and every line of the code. Then I am simply going to return the answer vector. Okay. Okay, I hope this code should run fine. Let me run the code to check whether any compilation error is there or not. Yes, you can see here it is showing. Okay, it is showing sometimes some kind of errors. What is that? 39. Okay, let me check whether we have done any kind of mistakes. Okay, let me check it. Okay, I have to write here not. Better to write not. I will write till q dot empty not equal to true. Means q is not empty. As you can see here, means q is not empty. Okay, means q is not empty. So what we will do, if q is not empty, if q become empty, then this condition will return true, and true is not equal to true, condition become false. Okay, as you can see here the code get accepted. Now let me run the code and to see whether it is working fine or not. As you can see here the code gets submitted successfully. If you like the solution, then please don't forget to subscribe to the channel. I will soon I am going to bring all the 3 questions of this timer sheet. So stay tuned with the channel and don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Thank you.